Hello, good morning and welcome to Wittehaus's Monday Morning Mischief, where I, Toby of Wittehaus, waste your time, giving you a glimpse into my world of modern and energy-efficient homes. Today, an answer to your question. Do we have to find the site first? Yes, you do. Why is that, you ask? Well, because the property will dramatically influence the design of your home. In fact, between all the dreams, wishes, and images floating around halfway between your heart and your mind and the demands of the property, your home will practically design itself. Let me demonstrate this based on the concept sketch of one of the homes we have designed. There are at least 5 major considerations to look at. The direction of the sun. In this site diagram, the street is up this way and a lake down this way, and north is directly to the top of the page. The southern sun is actually the best sun you can capture. It's the most happiest and warmest sun to bring into the home. And you can also mitigate its solar gain by providing visors, if you will, overhangs to your home where the high summer sun is being kept out, but the lower winter sun can be brought in to warm up the home. However, from the west, the sun basically just bakes the home, similar from the east. And so there you want to keep it to a minimum, open it up from the south, and maybe have a few windows towards the north. And so in this case here, we manage that by turning the main living spaces with a lounging area, dining area, and kitchen area straight here to the south, as well as the primary bedroom wing, and providing large expanses of glass in that direction. The views, so in this case, the direction of the view is this way, the southwest, which becomes a little problematic in regard to that western sun coming from that direction. We also introduced some secondary windows directly to the west, thinking that we can mitigate the solar gain from the western sun by essentially providing louvers that are stationary in this direction so that the view to the lake is given, but the direction here, or the sun rather, coming from the west is being blocked. And so about those views, not only are we providing glimpses of the lake through these louvers, but also through these large expanses of glass, allowing these spaces to look over the tip of this neighboring lot towards the lake. And the good thing here is that the topography, and with it the lake shore, is a bit cattywonker towards the sides of the property. And so by turning these spaces this way, we can look here over the neighboring lot without seeing the home and the neighbors themselves. And so about the topography, you can see the topographic lines here indicating how the hill is going downhill like that. And you can see how these lines are somewhat turned in angles towards the side. And so how we made that useful for us is not only with the views, but also with the placement of the garage. Essentially on this side of the building, the hill is already dropping some. And so for us to create an open, somewhat level courtyard in front of the garage to pull in and pull out, here's the best place because the topo is already cutting back a little bit and peeling open this part of the home. We also decided to dig the home partially into the hill on one side, keep it, which is right here. Essentially, you can see these heavy walls retaining the hill as it comes down, providing a place for the home to be put against. And then in the middle of the home, we place it on solid ground, just about here. And then towards the lake, we make a lift off the ground, as you can see here and there, and lifting off, becoming somewhat dramatic towards the lake. As for the privacy, again, there's a neighbor here, a neighbor there, and the street up here. And so we placed the guest wing right here across a courtyard from the living spaces, so that they were shielded towards this neighbor. And towards this neighbor, again, the home is digging into the hill. And so there's only a few windows, which are plenty for the north side, placing bathrooms and such towards that side. But by doing that, essentially showing the cold shoulder to the neighbor on that side. And towards the street, we place the garage. And so what we have is essentially a buffer all around the main living spaces, providing all of the privacy you need for these spaces to be wide open with lots of glass, and yet only allowing views and sunlight through that glass and not the curiosity of your neighbors. And as far as the progression is concerned, as you are approaching the home and going through the house, we made all of this work as well for us. So as you come down the hill, you get to see all parts of the home. And as you turn around and enter, this home now comes from out of the ground and reveals its full height of this one-story structure. In here, we saw a lower roof for the entry, and so as you enter the home, whether it's on foot or through the garage, you are somewhat constricted, and your view is taken out here towards the lake, but also providing some glimpses of the structure beyond. And so as you turn, the space opens up to its full height, providing some grandeur for this main living space. And then here, lastly, you kind of turn and go into the primary bedroom wing. And so it's the furthest away from everything, the most private spot of all, and seemingly also the one closest to the lake as you kind of move through the house from one step to the next. There you have it. The site comes first. I hope this brought some context and clarity to my world of modern and energy efficient homes. Please subscribe to this channel, find yourself to our website, get yourself a copy of our free design starter guide, order my new book, Supersizing Bliss, pick out some Wittehaus swag, and always be welcome to give me a call or send me an email. I will leave the links in the show notes. Thank you. Cheers. Next time, try to be a little friendly. I mean, come on. Wittehaus swag, and always without doing this, man, because you can't hear a thing when I do that. Come on. Of modern and energy efficient homes. That's pretty good, except we're going to go down here and do that one more time. I mean, we can change the whole attitude here. Come on, be a little more, whatever. Look alive, my friend. How's everybody today? Yeah, my friend, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say here? Why is it stopped? Okay, we'll call it a day.